You ain't fooling nobody, Robyn. You ain't fooling nobody. Have a baby? Girl, bye. Alright, y'all. What's up? This is the Real Housewives of Potomac recap. I don't even know if I can even call it a review. When I first started watching this doggone show, I said that I liked it. And I liked it because it was another black franchise of the Real Housewives. And it wasn't as ratchet as Atlanta. Okay. Well, this season is super fucking boring. It's boring the shit out of me. But I'm going to try to get through this anyway. So, hold your horses. Episode 3. There was nothing to hold. There was no excitement. The best part about it was Monique's mother-in-law at the end. Oh, so here we go. It starts off with Ashley at the restaurant. I'm hoping that the restaurant is not going to be Ashley's whole storyline this whole season. That's boring me already. The business is failing. What else we need to know? Then it goes over to Karen. She's shopping with some girl. We don't get an identification of who this girl is. And I think she's buying clothes for the girl. So I don't know what that would have to do with anything, because the girl never did come back up in the whole fucking episode. Then we go to Robyn with her little kids, and her little boy is not wanting to get off the video game, and how he's ignoring her. And this has become a constant issue with Robyn, and apparently this has become her storyline. Okay. Also goes to Monique, who's boxing with her son. I guess it's showing a different dynamic of a relationship with the kids, but it doesn't. There's no opening credit for Gizelle or Charisse. Okay, but they start off from Monique. She's sitting up there with her friend Gigi. She's about to getting ready to go to Alabama. They're going to induct Chris into the Hall of Fame down in Alabama. And she's basically packing to get ready. Her friend Gigi is just sitting there chilling with her, talking about how big the kid has got, how she got a white servant, a white helping her out. I truly didn't even realize that Jill was white. I don't know if she got a good tan, but I just didn't think Jill was white. I thought maybe she was Latina or something, but yeah, okay. Anyway, it doesn't matter. And she's folding up Chris' big ass drawers. And then she starts to bring up the fact that they're going to go out with the family. Chris's dad is not going to be there. He can't make it. But the mama, and she's hoping the mama don't try to shade her like she did at the wedding. Apparently at the wedding, she said that it was reminding her of her funeral. How they used to have this fantastic relationship. What is going on in my throat? How they have this fantastic relationship, and now all of a sudden, it ain't there no more. So she's already setting the stage that her and her mother-in-law don't like each other. She don't know what happened in life that changes. So that's going to be her story, getting back together, bonding with her mother-in-law, and or clashing with her mother-in-law. It was the Robyn, Erica Dixon story. No, her and Mama D. It was the Todd story with him and Mama Joyce. What's the other mama? Jim Jones' mama and Chrissy. Mama Jones. As soon as they put mama in front of her name, if she becomes Mama Samuels, we know she's going to be a regular part on this show. Okay, so while they're sitting there talking, she brings up the tea, and she brought up Charisse and said how she was really cool. And Gigi was like, oh, I know Eddie Jordan. So she gives a little simple shade right there. And the way that Monique was responding was if Gigi knew Mr. Jordan a little bit more than what she should have, being that he was a married man. I don't know if that's going to come back up or not, because they kind of hinted to it, because Monique was like, I don't know what the heck I'm about to step into here. So I guess she's going to introduce Gigi to Charisse, and that's going to become an issue for her. Then they go to Charisse's house. They do show Charisse. I'm surprised she didn't have opening credit, but they do show Charisse. She's there with her daughter, Skylar, and she's talking about doing a champagne room. I don't drink, so I don't know the fascination with this room, but what I am offended by is that she's going to take out all of her fucking books, her study. to put this champagne room in. But she says nobody uses a study, which I'm offended. I'm a person of books. I like books. I like reading. I like knowledge. And the fact you're finna get rid of your books to replace it with bottles, I feel some kind of way about that, Charisse. But she just bring up this little kindergarten drawing that's supposed to be the design of the room, and she wants Skylar to figure out what the fuck it's supposed to be. And Skylar's like, no, I don't know what the hell it is. That's not a drawing. I don't know. That's not a blueprint. I don't know what the hell it is. Chicken scratch. She's like, you can't make me see what you see on this paper. It's a bunch of shapes. That's all it is. So Gizelle and Robyn meet up, go get their nails done, and Gizelle is looking really cute. I like the little bun. She looked really cute with her little bun. I'm not feeling Robyn's highlights. And the only reason why I'm talking about what they look like because the show didn't have shit else to talk about. She talked about the fact that she was upset with Robyn having any kind of conversation with Karen about her. So she know the rest of them chicks talk about her all the time, but she never thought she'd hear a friend's name come back to her as somebody that's talking about her, especially with Robyn. And Robyn let her know, especially with Karen, and Robyn let her know, like, you have to understand, I was really put off by what the hell you did. I thought that was fucking foul. Gizelle still holds to the fact that she said that she ain't lying about the damn fireman, but she is wrong for putting it out there. So she was truly, it made her look bad that she put that lady's business out there like that. They had this talk. It seemed like they were able to, I guess, settle it and get an understanding between each other as friends. But then in the confessional, Robyn still saying, well, I don't know what the fuck she gonna do to me. Like, I don't know, the fact that Gizelle came to you and brought how she was feeling about the situation to you, which is what I think should have been more in depth. Because I know you you said to Gizelle, oh, that was wrong what you did, but you didn't really go into depth like you did with Karen. If that would have happened, I don't see why you are distrusting Gizelle's loyalty to you. I don't see how where that comes into play, but I don't know. We'll see how that factors in. Robyn mentions the horse event, Preakness. I thought she said Freakness at first. It's basically like the Kentucky Derby. You go there, you spend money and bet on horses. My granddaddy used to take me all the time here in St. Louis. It used to be the most fun time ever. And my horse never won. Ever. I was horrible at picking horses because I would always pick 3 or 7, which is my favorite numbers. So, and they would always lose. So don't ever bet 3 or 7 when I'm around, because your horse gonna lose. But they had that little she brought that up and says that she's inviting all the girls. Monique couldn't make it because Monique had other stuff to do, and Gizelle said, you know, she kind of fit in, except for their rap though. I wasn't feeling their rap, so it wasn't seeming like she was seemingly shading her at this particular moment. She didn't seem like she disliked her. Her facial expression didn't even change when she mentioned her name. She was just like, oh, she fit in with the rest of us. But it seems like the way they did in editing that they're going to make these two have a beat. Gizelle mentioned that she was going to be happy to see Charisse. Hopefully they have been able to really truly squash what's going on between them. She said she's going to go up to her and give her a big old hug. But her and Robyn both see that Charisse is still holding animosity. She thinks that Charisse is not over it yet. Okay, back at the Huger home, little Rayvin comes home. Yay! And I know she said it's been 30 days, so maybe it's been 30 days that she's seen her, because I know Rayvin went to school last year. It's not been 30 days since the last time they filmed. It's supposed to be a whole year later, because that's how Katie's party was supposed to be. It took a whole year to get together. So it's not been a month that she's been gone. It's been a while. But it's probably been a month since she's seen her. But if she wasn't answering my calls, if Keena Davis was not answering my calls when I was calling her, trust me, I'd have been up at that school. You ain't finna ignore me. So I understand Karen's uneasiness at the fact that Rayvin wasn't answering her calls. But Rayvin is cute and awkward to me. The fact that child had not had a cheesesteak before in her life and she thought it was disgusting. I was like, what is wrong with this kid? What you mean Philly cheesesteaks are nasty, girl? What? Y'all have truly been sheltered if you've never had a Philly cheesesteak before in your life. Oh, she thought that was the nastiest thing ever. She's like, it was a cheesesteak. And I was like, oh my God, my mouth is watering for a cheesesteak right now. Robyn takes the boys to the doctor. And they just running all over the place. She can't get them to sit down. She can't get them to sit down. They won't listen to her. And she brings this up to Gizelle, too, that she thought that she's losing control over them. But she don't know what to do because they're so cute. It's not cute. It's not cute for your kids to be disrespectful. If I tell you sit your ass down, you sit your ass down. Now, I'm not going to tell you to whoop your kids. But you need to give them a strong hand. You need to do something. You need to put their ass in check because they done got out of control. They not bad already. They are bad. They have gotten completely out of control. And I don't know. Girl, bye. You better get them fucking kids in check. Monique and Chris, they go down south. They down in Alabama. They meeting up with the Hall of Fame staff. His mom walks in. They give each other, her and Monique give each other this little sideways awkward hug. She assumes that, you know, that she's happy to see him or see each other. And yeah, it's pretty much, it's not really much to say about the whole thing. They go to the damn derby and Ashley is looking bomb. Did you see her makeup? Ashley looked phenomenal fucking no. The red was popping off her. She had a little Donna Summer hairdo going on. I was like, you better go, Ashley, girl. Makeup was like, ah. She looked good. She looked good. Karen and Gizelle rolls in together. Karen, whatever work Karen has done to herself, she looked good. Because she looks so much younger than she did the previous season. Botox or fillers. Karen looks good. And sitting next to Gizelle, it's making Gizelle look older. Gizelle has always had fine lines and wrinkles. She's still a pretty woman to me. But Karen has always looked so much more mature than the rest of them. Now, Karen looks younger than Gizelle. It's throwing me off somewhere, but hey, Karen looked cute. But Ashley was rocking that shit, baby. Ashley looked good as on the web. It seems like her, Gizelle and Charisse are, they're at least existing in the same place together at the same time without stressing each other out. Ashley, they talk about Ashley's restaurant, and she brings up the fact that how the restaurant is hurting their relationship, and Gizelle offers to help out, which I thought was fucking awesome. She was like, what do you need us to do? Whatever we can do to help you get your business on track, we could do. We could throw a Gizelle party. Her egotistical ass, but she was like, we could throw a Gizelle party, get some bodies in the building, something, whatever you need us to do, I got you. And Ashley was like, really? Damn, that's really kind of you. Why nobody else thought of this before? So by the time they got done, they thought of having like a Coyote Ugly theme where they're up dancing and on the bar and wine and liquor, because that was Ashley's thing, was liquor. Maybe they do need to do something like that. They need something to be done in that restaurant to bring bodies in. And so it's a good idea that they, you know, thought about doing this, but I don't know, maybe they need to get some younger coyotes though. Gizelle speaks to Charisse and asking her, pretty much, is everything squashed? Can we move forward? And Charisse gives her the most long-lasting resting bitch face. Excuse me. Ooh, sorry. Bless me. Thank you. She gives her the most long-lasting resting bitch face ever. And I was like, why such a dramatic? Just to say, show her. I don't like Charisse. She's just so phony to me. I just, ah. And doing the confessionals, is it just me, or is Robyn's Farrah Fawcett hairdo? It's just, maybe that's what the blonde highlights, the extra blonde highlights, and then the Farrah Fawcett hairdo style is not working for me with Robyn. And her makeup seems like it was put on by the funeral director again, like she used the same one that Gizelle used last week. Why is her makeup so heavy and it's like such a dark, I can't even call it makeup, it's rouge. She got that rouge on so thick, and it just makes her look so, makes her look tan from here on up. Tan, super tan. And then the rest is like a toned, I don't know. Her makeup don't look good. And then while I'm up here thinking about her doggone hair, then she goes to the hairstylist. And Everybody in that hair salon, her was jacked up to me. Everybody. From her hairstylist to the shampoo girls, they her was jacked up, toe up for me. And somebody on Twitter told Robyn that her hair was looking good, that she was feeling it, she wanted to see her stylist. And I'm thinking, no, it don't. Your hair do not look good, Robyn. Who told? Don't. And the bleaching is really damaging your ends, because even after she trimmed your hair, your ends were still fried. And no matter how much flat ironing she didn't do nothing for those ends. But then she tells the stylist, she's talking about wine. I guess her and the stylist are really cool. She's talking about wine. And she had the motherfucking nerve to say that wine wants a little girl. And she is actually considering having a baby with wine. Come on, Robyn. Man, you can't make me believe that Robyn ain't the one that wants this relationship. Truth be told, Juan seems like he don't want it. He seems like he is happy the way things are. I'm living with my ex-wife. We sleeping in the same bed. We smashing periodically. And I'm still out here doing my thing. I don't need no ring. But Robyn seems like she's the one that wants this marriage to me. She wants the marriage to happen again. And she's trying to put it off on Juan, but then put it off on the cameras as she the one that's having second thoughts. Well, she may be having second thoughts because she don't want to be played a fool again, but she's the one that wants that relationship. Put her back in the damn wedding dress again. Go put her back in it. Let's see how Juan react. How they did last season. She was throwing on her wedding dress and she tried it on. Juan came in and freaked the hell out. Like, what the hell are you doing? Yeah. You ain't fooling nobody, Robyn. You ain't fooling nobody. Have a baby? Girl, bye. So Ashley and Mike, they go to, what's the place called? Skydiving. Indoor skydiving. They go to that. They try to like rekindle what they used to have. They used to do all kind of like adventurous things together. And the talk that they had afterward, I was so sad. You could clearly tell that Michael was crying. And the camera catch kept him dabbing his eyes, and his eyes was all puffy at the end. That wasn't just old age. That was tears. Michael was crying. And they kind of had a little heart-to-heart. She was basically saying with the restaurant, she really doesn't understand the money end of it, and she's afraid to ask him for help. And he's saying that he gets in the business mind, he forgets that she's his wife, and he really need to be more understanding and, you know, be there for her as well. I mean, like I said last week, this is his damn baby. It's not hers. I'm glad that they were able to hash it out, but she said in the confessional that she doesn't understand how to get them back to where they used to be, but she really wants to. And then she started crying, and I got emotional. I was like, oh, damn, I feel really sad for them. I feel really sad for them. They seem like they genuinely love each other, and man, this restaurant is taking them through the ringer. It's only been over 3 months, and it's turned their relationship up. Yeah, that's sad. But at the same time, at least she's being honest with her feelings and emotions about the whole situation. Unlike Robyn and Charisse, who really ain't being honest to how they feel about their relationship woes. They really not to me. They go back to Charisse and the damn contractors with the champagne room. And again, I am so fucking upset about this. She said it took her 2 days to move all them books out the house. And the way she said it was like she was disgusted with books. I'm like, ugh, whatever. But the thing I have a problem with this whole damn scene is the fact that when she opened that fucking door, she didn't put them damn dogs up. You got guests coming in the house. Don't have your fucking dogs jumping and licking and biting and snapping at people. Just, that's so fucking disrespectful. I know it's your house. I know you consider it their house. But you got people coming over. Everybody don't like your fucking dogs. I got a goddamn dog. I put my dog away anytime somebody comes to my door. Because that's fucking respectful of my guest. Put your fucking snipping ass dogs away. I can't still, don't invite me to your house and leave your goddamn dogs out. I may kick their ass. For real. I don't like other people, dogs coming up on me, all on my goddamn shoes, licking and sniffing and all. That ain't cute. That ain't cute at all. Put your fucking dogs away. But she finna turn up this daggone champagne room, and I just felt so sorry for those damn cabinets. She finna spend $92,000 to add some liquor to a room. That don't make no goddamn sense to me. But she said it's gonna increase the value of her home. A fucking champagne room. Really? Who out here is looking for a champagne room when they buy real estate? I don't know. I just feel so disrespected by the fact that she can take these goddamn books out this house and replace it with bottles of liquor. Like, my mama can drink with the best of them, but she ain't finna get rid of her goddamn books. She ain't finna do that. She still surrounds herself with knowledge and entertainment of the literature. I'm disgusted with this. truly disgusted with the fact that she is finna really throw out all her goddamn books for some fucking bottles of champagne. I just don't get it. I can't live in a world where books aren't easily accessible. They're not easily in my reach. I can't see myself doing it. I'm having a hard time thinking about moving overseas. I was like, what the fuck I'm gonna do with my books? Anywho, they go back down. Anywho, they go back down south to the meal that they're having with Monique and the family. And Monique talked too damn much. She's saying a whole lot of stuff, bringing up topics that are kind of inappropriate for the setting. And she bringing up topics ain't nobody asking her about their fucking sex life. And how the pastor say the only thing you get from marriage is the gift of marriage is sex, which is some bullshit. I wish a pastor would